Hi and welcome, it's Christine Sutherland here, and welcome to the Gobsmacked Secret Diaries, the Google Plus moves that make you money. So these videos are produced by real people who own real businesses. We are a pair, Renee Das, who is the CEO of PACRA, based out of the United States, but in fact with offices around the world, and myself, Christine Sutherland, based in Perth, Western Australia, the CEO of the LifeWorks Group Proprietary Limited, which has multiple divisions across the corporate, medical and military sectors. So we're real people using Google Plus in very real ways to benefit our businesses, and we want to share that with you. Later on in this very short video, you'll see exactly why. So you have two big choices here. You can choose to be a bystander by now and just watch over our shoulders, take it all in and think about it while everyone else gets in and claims their territory right now. Or you can follow these very easy steps and blatantly steal our strategy and even get help in the Gobsmacked community to perfect it and really get the jump on your competitors. It's completely up to you. So there are major principles that we use in order to make this effective. And as you'll see, they're exactly the same as real life business building principles. The first principle is that making things more complex than they need to be is absolutely dumb. And it doesn't work anyway. So this has got to be dead simple. And it's got to be absolutely worth your while to be even bothered. You know, we're very conscious of ROI, return on investment. And so we're conscious of that on your behalf as well. And that's why we're doing this step by tiny step, showing you on these very short videos, providing notes via very brief PDF documents, and assisting you in the Gobsmacked community to get it right so that it works. You'll be able to find the PDFs in the link section in the Gobsmacked Google Plus community. That's the same community where you can get support to action them. And you can access the whole video series there if you miss out on any or you want to review them, as well as the accompanying PDFs. So what's the catch? The catch is that you come into our community because of the value here. And most probably you'll talk about that and others will be very keen to join you right here. Just as we'll show you how to bring others into your community because of the value that you offer there, and they'll want to engage very strongly with you. They'll quickly come to know you, like you, and absolutely trust you and choose not to do business anywhere else but with you. That's why we see this as not really a catch at all, but really a win-win for those people who are savvy enough to come on board with us. And this is exactly the kind of win-win that you're going to be able to offer your Google Plus community as well. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. So I don't know about you, but I always like to have an overview of the material that I'm about to bend my mind around. It just helps me to get a better feel for it, and then I can be more satisfied as I take each little step towards completion. So the first step is your profile, and in fact that's what the video today is going to be about, how to get that right so that it is really attractive. Very simple things to do, and when you see them you'll think, oh my gosh, it's so obvious, but very rarely do people do the obvious. The next video will be about deciding on your target market. We'll give you a little bit of help to do that as well. We want to choose the market which is going to be the easiest market to access and which is going to provide the biggest return for you. Following that will be a video on exactly how to find them. You'll be amazed at how easy that is. The next video will be about building a community to contain those people, much like you might build a sports stadium in order to take an audience of hundreds of thousands. we'll show you how to build a community which will hold hundreds of thousands of your potential customers or clients as well. We'll then show you how to use your news feed so that you can identify key opportunities in there very quickly. Following that, we'll talk about using content to feed minds and win hearts. Then we'll show you how to use Google Hangouts, whether that's private Hangouts or Google Hangouts on air, as they're called, in order to actually communicate with people and open those first steps. And finally, how to take it offline. And this is the most important point. So many people fail to realize that you can't build a business by exchanging pixels. It's about real people. And sooner or later, you've got to get together, whether that's via the Hangout, via Skype, via phone, or preferably face-to-face live if you possibly can. And so that's the overview of what we'll be covering. So you'll be able to find the About section. You'll be able to find this PDF and my profile page on the link section of Gobsmacked. And what I'm going to be showing you is my profile so you compare it to your own. So it is the first thing people will want to check out. And the first principle is to make it about your target market, not about you and what you want. So let's take a look at mine. So here's the cover of my profile. You can see that I've made mine very plain with a message that I want to get across to my target market. I'm actually beginning to speak to my target market right from my profile. Now this cover, it actually has a measure of roughly, it's 2120 by 1192. You'll find that information in the PDF document, and you can upload any image that has those dimensions. If you're not really a handy person when it comes to graphics, if you just Google for free Google Plus covers or free Google Plus templates, you'll find masses of them that you can use. This information here with your name and workplace, etc., don't worry, Google Plus puts that there automatically, and they put your photo here automatically as well. It's just the cover that you want to do. Now take a look at Renee Das's cover. You can see it's somewhat more complex than mine. What Renee's tried to do is excite people with her website right here in her cover. And she's got some strong calls to action in regarding to the various packages that Renee offers. And I should tell you what Renee does with PACRA is provide game-based learning to all levels of corporations. There's some really exciting and fun packages in there. So that's what Renee uses her cover for. So back to, my own, and moving on down to the first point I want to draw your attention to here, which is the tagline. So use your tagline to spark interest and again, inspire your target audience. It's not about you, but about them. Make it exciting enough that if anyone from your target market sets their eyes on it, they're going to get excited or at least a bit curious about what might follow. Next is your introduction to further excite your target market. And you do that by speaking to them using the very language they're using in their own heads as they think about the pressing problems that you have the perfect answer for. Do not make this about you. Make it about them. You can see that what I've done is draw their attention to my value-based website that I have for my target market. Later in this series, I'm going to explain exactly why I chose that market here and how I attract that market to me and make them stick like glue. There's a bragging rights section to your profile. See mine here. This is where you can talk about you. And it's to establish your credibility with your target market. Make it as short, as sharp, and as snappy as possible with absolutely zero purple prose. Further down, you've got a contributor section, and this is where you put the links to communities you're involved in, whether that's Google Plus or elsewhere. And then the link section, which is where you put any sites or any pages or websites that you want people to go to that are relevant to your particular sales strategies. And sharp people may have noticed that I have those back to front. I have my links in my contributor section and my contributor section in my link section. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried for now. I'm going to go back and fix that later, but I've got better things to do with my time right now. Then I'll draw you back to the employment section, which is over here on this side. There's an important point to note here. Begin keying in with your oldest or least relevant businesses or employment first, because it will show up the opposite way right here. So key in your old or least relevant ones first, finish with your most recent or most relevant, and then that's the one that your readers will see first, which is the way that you want it. So Gobsmacked is your key to success. We're here for a reason, and that's to help us and to help you to use Google Plus to much greater advantage and have fun while we're about it. So come on back to Gobsmacked to comment or report problems or challenges that you have, check things, or just ask us to have a look at what you've done. We can't promise we'll check everyone's efforts. We do have businesses to run and our time is limited like yours. But between the three of us, we'll give it a good red hot go. Really look forward to talking with you soon. Bye for now.